KBOO 90.7. Keeping it true to PDX, Portland.
Boy Marvin Reigns. We're here in Marvin's room. I'm chilling with Echo the Savage.
What's up?
And we got the new guest in the building right now. We got Bess.
How's it going?
Hey Bess, thank you for coming out tonight. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
So tell the people a little bit about yourself. What you got going on?
So my day job, I work in marketing. That's kind of boring, so I do a lot of other stuff on top of that. I have a bi-weekly radio show on Freeform Portland.
Hey.
Awesome. And play a lot of music on there. And I also am editor of a magazine that's going to be coming out this fall called Fembot Social Club.
Ooh.
So yeah, I keep myself busy. Yeah.
I like it. So what type of music are you listening to right now?
So Tyler the Creator's album that came out yesterday is like really good. I love it. I really like it. And I also just really liked his last one, Flower Boy. It's like
that was good too.
It's just like really conceptual and weird, and I like it.
Which one's better?
Well, I've only listened to Igor a few times.
You haven't really digested it yet?
Yeah. I'll have to give it some time. But I really just listening to it a few times, I really like it.
Favorite song?
The last song is called Are We Still Friends?
Yeah.
I like that one.
Okay. I like that What's Good. And the very first one too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oof.
I also like how he there's Kanye's on one song and
it says
I think Uzi Vert's on them, but yeah, he doesn't say who it is, and he kind of distorts their voices, so you can't really tell.
Yeah, I'm like, is that for real? I feel like it's for real on one of those
Probably.
tracks, but I can't even tell.
Yeah, he distorted all the voices so you can't which is kind of cool. It's he's not relying on
features.
Yeah, exactly.
Same. I like that a lot. I forgot Vince Staples was really big on doing that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I appreciate that because it makes you don't want to skip to the next track. You're like, I'm gonna just actually listen to the whole thing. Oh, I got hit with a surprise.
And it's more of and Tyler totally approaches it like a full album.
I love
and
that.
It's it's all, you're supposed to listen to it, I think, in one.
As tradition.
Mm-hmm.
As tradition. It's interesting with Spotify, the way that the people are being motivated to put music out, and go with the subscription-based, marketing platform for their music. It makes them put out a lot more singles rather than albums, which I thought is interesting. But people who can stick true to that old school style, just making an album that you can listen to from top to bottom. There's something magical about that.
Mm-hmm,
like a movie.
Definitely.
Who was a big musical influence for you growing up?
So I grew up in Atlanta. Outkast was really big for me growing up.
Yeah.
My dog's actually named Andre after Andre 3000.
3 Stacks.
I'm seeing him now on your Instagram. Bess Please.
Yep.
BESSPLEASE. Follow her on Instagram and see this cute dog named Andre. 3000 is the middle name or the last name, or?
I call him Baby 3 Stacks.
I like that.
I guess if it was the last name, your last name would be 3000. Mrs. 3000. Mrs. Bess 3000.
That's kind of cool. I like it.
So with 2019, what do you have boiling up? What's going on?
So I've got my magazine coming out this fall, which I'm really excited about, and gonna keep doing the radio show every other Thursday night. That's been a lot of fun, and can I give a plug for it real quick?
Of course, yeah.
It's Thursday nights from 10 to midnight. It's every other week, but I would recommend listening every week because the girl who has the opposite Thursday night she has a punk show called Femmes, POC, and Queers to the Front. So they're all, basically just not white people, which is really great. And she's awesome. And if you're into punk music at all, that's really great.
Do you like punk?
I'm okay on punk. I don't play any punk on my show. I play mainly hip hop and R&B and kind of some indie and shoegaze stuff also.
Did you listen to the Schoolboy Q album?
I didn't. I didn't. Is it good?
It's sick. It's dope.
Worth listening to? What's it called?
Definitely, yeah. TDE, anything TDE is always worth checking out.
Crash Test.
Okay, I'll have to check it out.
A lot of good producers on it. I don't know what it is, but anything with TDE, I'm just plugged in. Yeah.
Can I ask you a question about Fembot Social Club? Can you
Yeah.
talk to me just a little bit more about what that is?
Yeah, so it's a magazine. It'll be coming. Well, I don't really like the word magazine. I feel like that kind of like connotates like, like Vogue, like glossy, kind of mainstream publications. But it's a publication that it's really important to me that it's in print, and we'll probably put some of the content online also. But there will be like a printed version of it. And it's an art and culture publication that focuses mainly on underrepresented artists.
Oh, nice.
Absolutely.
So there's going to be 3 profiles of artists, of a visual artist, a musician, and a performance artist. And then that'll be kind of filled in also with some short stories and poetry and comics and illustrations.
Sounds very entertaining.
What made you want to just get into just doing your magazine? Just, you want to help out just artists you knew, or did you kind of just like just writing and just seeking new talent and just working with people?
I mean, really that, yeah. And I really, it kind of combines my background's in graphic design, and I, over the last couple of years, have done more writing.
Yeah.
So it kind of combines like those 2 things that I'm into. And also, yeah, I mean, part of it is just like kind of helping to provide a platform for people that I know and love and have a lot of respect for their work. I'm working with a local nonprofit called Future Prairie, which also is all about underrepresented artists. And really psyched to be partnering with them.
Well, that sounds awesome. What kind of things do you do to help people that you consider unrepresented artists? What can we do? What do you do about that?
I mean, I think just support by showing up to art shows, concerts. I think just showing up is a really, really great way to show support.
Yeah, I think in LA and other big cities, you have a lot of things going on and people are always going out. Sometimes cities like Portland, you need to motivate people just a little bit more. Get out there, support the arts. We got great schools out here, PNCA and the Art Institute. There's a lot of different interesting places where there's a lot of interesting art coming out. And, I would just love to get out and see more shows myself, personally.
Yeah, there's a lot of creative energy in Portland.
Who's the last person you saw?
I last week saw a band called Sugar Candy Mountain at Doug Fir. They were really good, and a local band called Candace opened for them.
Cool.
Who is your favorite Portland artist?
I like Karma Rivera a lot. She's great.
Okay. I like Karma too. She got a lot of energy.
Yeah, definitely. And is getting out there a lot. I feel like I see her on like bills all the time, which is great.
I just saw her at Portland Burger like 2 weeks ago. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was doing a support event for a friend of ours that had a car accident. But yeah, so she was there, really just getting stage time in and showing support. She really loves to rap. It's obvious in her performance. She's pretty good.
If you had to name 2 to 3 artists you're listening to right now, besides Tyler the Creator, who would you name?
I've also been listening to the new Kevin Abstract album, which came out last week.
Never heard of him.
Me neither.
He's in Brockhampton.
Oh, okay. I heard.
He's like kind of the main dude in Brockhampton.
Oh, snap.
Okay. And the album's really, really good. It's called Arizona Baby. There's a song called Georgia on it that I especially really like. Also, I'm from Georgia, so that's part of the reason why. But it's really, really good.
I'm downloading it.
Kind of in the same vein as like Tyler the Creator, just in like something that's like very different from what you would hear from a hip hop artist.
But avant-garde in a way that's almost familiar to the hip hop genre still.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Is Kevin Abstract?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Man.
So there's so much music out there. Like, I feel like I'm always behind, but I try to just stay up on it.
It's impossible to hear it all.
Yeah.
There's not enough time in the day.
Just got it.
I
got it.
Yeah.
You like it. It's good.
Out. I think that's one of the crazy things about being a musician in today's music climate, you know, is that there is so much music. Oh my God, there's so much.
Yeah, I think a lot about like our parents that had like records, like that was all that they could listen to at their at home.
Yeah.
Or like the records that they had.
The
And that
eight-tracks
kind of
and
blows my mind because
It's everywhere now.
Yes.
I just think of a song and then I play
I
it.
have every song ever. You know, it
Yep.
feels weird, dude. It feels weird. I have every song ever if I want.
Have you ever thought about becoming an artist, Bess?
I
Or
not.
just DJ?
I'm more of a DJ. I don't.
You want to spit a phone?
No, no, definitely not.
Bust some rhymes real quick.
No, but being a DJ, I feel like it's kind of like producing live sometimes. You know, unless you make your mix before or something, but like it's creative as well.
On a sliding scale too, like there's some people that are producing on the fly and then mixing that, and that's crazy too. That live production DJ, pretty nifty. Be doing these what do they call it? The Native Instruments Complete Control, and they got the machine.
Oh, I love the machine.
Doing the
It's
little
like boop, 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 boop,
pressing
boop.
buttons, looping, looking cool. Pressing buttons, looping, looking cool.
Yeah, pretty
Air
much.
horn. Meow, meow, meow.
Yeah, Clyde Burgundy.
Do you play any instruments, Bess?
No, I don't.
How long have you been in Portland for?
About a year and a half. It'll be 2 years in August.
What made you want to move here?
I had an ex that got a job here, so we moved together, and that lasted like 8 months, and then we broke up about a year ago.
That's how
Life's
it
funny
be like that.
Life's
Yeah.
funny, huh?
I've met several other people since I've moved here that have kind of moved here in similar situations, similar circumstances.
Right. Yeah, I feel that.
Maybe it's just that age, our age, this kind of age. You always, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe moving with a partner puts a lot of pressure on the relationship.
Yeah,
it's a
I can
journey.
definitely see that. I think there must be a lot of listeners out there that can relate to that for sure. You know.
Hey. Is there anything that you want to tell the people? Something that people can take home with them, they can learn from. Like, let's say there's an up and coming artist or DJ, and they're just trying to be in the same place where you're at right now. Anything that you would just give them advice on, and something that can help further them as an artist?
I think find what you're good at, and I think literally everybody has something that they're really, really good at. I think find what you're good at, and then just do it a lot. For me, I think that's like mainly writing, and like I kind of got into design early because I had good handwriting, and so I kind of like found these things that I liked, and then I just like kept doing them and like found a way to incorporate them into things I was interested in, which to me, I have a lot of creative friends, so like that's kind of how the magazine came about. It was like a lot of people really are great at like drawing or whatever, but like just can't seem to like market themselves outside of that. And so my advice is, find what you're good at. I think for me, it's connecting dots with other creative people.
Yeah.
I literally think everybody has something that they're really, really good at, and most people don't know what that is.
Mm-hmm. What did you think about your picture?
I love it. Oh, that's great. Thank you so much.
You have slow camera paparazzi doing a portrait of everybody that we've had on the podcast.
That is awesome. Thank you.
And be careful, it takes like a week to dry.
Okay, noted.
They are oil paints.
Right.
Awesome.
Well, thank you for coming by, chilling with the crew. We appreciate you, and, stay. We're going to take a little group picture. And make sure you just, stay in network,
Yeah, absolutely will do. Thanks so much for having me. This was fun.
Thank you. All right, we're going to take a little music break, and we'll be right back, y'all. Peace.
Marvin's room.
Come find me. Come find me. Come find me.
Right here on KBOO 90.7. Keeping it true to PDX, Portland.